Hi guys, I just wanted to come at you real quick and tell you about something that's pretty awesome in my book, okay? Never, ever, ever, and I hear YouTubers say this all the time, and I think, yeah, okay. And I know how they feel now, like I never really thought I would ever get to 2,000. Well, can y'all see that? Is it going to focus? Yeah. 2,001 subscribers, okay? I just want to say thank you, and I think you guys are awesome and sweet, and thanks for hanging in there and all of my scatterbrainness. My channel stands for many different things, not just one thing in particular, but a lot of different things in just life in general. And I wanted to also do some chit-chat about some, I'm still working on my bathroom, okay, but it's a slow progress because I have to wait, like, you know, paydays and stuff like that to get different things, and I'm trying to do it on a budget and blah blah blah. So anywho, I'm sitting in my bedroom. I have this issue right now, okay? Does everybody see all those clothes right there? Yeah, and all those clothes right there, and all those clothes right there, and all those clothes right there, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's clothes hanging over there. So what I did was I went out and I got a curtain rod and a couple of those brackets that you use to hang up like the round wooden dowels or whatever. But I got a couple of those brackets just for extra stability. Get in there, babe. Get in there.
I got something to tell
So anyways, sorry about that. So I got a curtain rod and I'm going to hang it from there to there because my closet in the hallway is busting open at the seams, and I'm gonna hang mine and my husband's clothes up in here. And here's, ouch, I just rammed my knee into the laptop. Oh, camper life. And I would just like to say I'm getting really sick of it too. I really am. It's just with kids and all, it's just not for me long term, and I am in the process of trying to find a house, but you know, I have to be patient. I need to keep telling myself to just be patient, and I would like to get it to where I've only got like 4 more months payments on this camper. I would like to pay this off before I get a house, because you know, a house is going to be, as it stands right now, I pay about for lot rent, this camper, and internet. No, not internet. Storage. The storage unit, the camper, the lot rent, which includes water, and they do have Wi-Fi here, but I have my own internet that I pay for because the Wi-Fi is kind of shoddy. But anyways, I'm going to make this fast, okay? This video. Yeah, so I pay about $750 for everything. So if I go out and I get a house, okay, and I'm going to pay, like, I hope not to pay no more than $600, but, you know, for the size house I need, it's probably going to be more than that. So I'll probably end up paying about $750 for a house, and then on top of that, have to pay water, electric, you know, internet, whatever else, okay? So I just would like to wait until I pay this camper off so that I can keep my camper, because I'll have to sell it if I go ahead. We'll just see how the cards play out. Because if I get a house cheap enough, I can keep the camper too if it happens before I get the camper paid off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Yeah. So I'd kind of like to either find something real reasonably priced so I can keep the camper, or have the camper paid off before I find a house. So we'll just see what God has in store and go from there, because, you know, who am I to question the Lord's will and how He wants things to go? But, so I'll just, you know, continue looking and not jump, okay? I'm not going to get hasty, just like, oh, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story while you sit here and just look at my containers. I'll explain that in a minute. I found this house. It is a rent-to-own situation. Like, I could rent-to-own it for a year or two, or however long it takes to get my debt situated and pay for and get on top of things, better credit score, stuff like that. So I could rent-to-own it till then borrow from the bank and pay it off and have a much lower payment, right? But here's the thing. It's a big, beautiful blue house. Like, it looks small from the front view of it, but it goes way back You know what I'm saying? Those type of houses. So it's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a blue house on the outside. I believe it has white shutters. It's gorgeous. It's in the town that I want to live in, which is what I'm in right now. I'd rather not move out of this town. But and the down payment is really reasonable. It's $1,200 down. But get this, it's like the actual house payment is $600 and something a month. But here's the thing. They add on taxes and insurance. So the payment then goes from almost $700 a month to $1,000 a month. Heck no. No. And it's so tempting in my brain. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, oh, but we could do it. We could do it. Yeah, if I stretched every freaking penny and made it squeal and put off paying debt and, I don't know. I'm just like, I want the house for the sake of wanting a house. But I'm not, I say I'm not stupid enough. But if they ever come down, because it's still sitting there and it has been since we come into this town. If they ever come down on the payment, which is a possibility, I might consider a lesser payment. I might consider that house with a lesser payment. But as it stands right now, I just keep having to tell myself, like, you ever do that in your mind? You're like, ooh, but I want it so bad. No, heck no, it's too expensive. Oh, but I want it so bad. No, you're not going to do that, Jennifer. It costs too much money. But I want it, and I need a house, you know, and, you keep going back and forth trying to talk yourself out of it, because you know it's not good for you. So that payment would not be good for me. Enough blah, blah, blah about that. I just had to tell you all that. And it seems to be like the only, there's no rentals in this area as far as like houses go, the size I need. The next town over, there's no rentals the size I need unless I want to get into like an apartment, like a 1-bedroom apartment. That seems to be the only thing available in these 2 towns close to me. And anyways, so you see these containers sitting here. These are actual individually stackable containers, okay? What I'm going to do with these, okay, let me just try. Are none of these taped? Whatever. Okay. Seriously? All right. Now, okay, and let me get my fingernail out of that. Ugh. This is the bottom of the cabinet, right? All right, you see that? It's very flush with the, and this is actual like a shoebox size, okay, but I figured I could roll up shirts or socks or underwear or something like that. You guys, let me explain myself some more, okay? I'm going to screw these, I'm going to take these drawers out, okay, and then you can pop off the frame, like the top piece comes off, and then what I'm going to do is just put a couple of screws to hang it from the bottom. Like I'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll eventually get a lot more, but right now 4 is what I have because they're like 3 something at Walmart. But anywho, I'm gonna attach them up there to make extra storage for my clothes, because let me tell you something I'm finding out about living in a camper through the winter. Especially with 5 people in a 29-foot camper with no slide outs. Oh my gosh, it's getting so cramped in here, guys. I feel like last night I almost had an anxiety attack. I know I'm talking y'all's ear off. Please forgive me. Just fast forward through half the stuff if you don't want to know. I almost like had an anxiety attack last night because I was folding clothes. I had just got back from the laundromat and I had like my whole bed here, which is a queen size bed, was full of clothes, like piled up, okay? And I felt like the camper was just busting open at the seams. I had like, that's why all these clothes are hanging up, because I had to pull them out of that closet. The closet was busting open at the seams. And in the winter, back to what I was saying, in the winter I found out that in the winter, living in a camper with 5 people, you need a lot of clothes, a lot more than you do in the summertime, right? Because you've got jackets, you've got to put layers upon layers, especially where I live now, it's cold, opposed to where I lived, for a couple years down in South Carolina. Heck, you walking around in t-shirts and shorts on Christmas Day, And so, yeah, living up here is quite different, and it's cold. It's even colder than it was when I was born and raised in Kentucky, and this is going to get colder than that. So, yeah, there's layers upon layers and lots of clothes you need, and it's insane, and I got to find room for it all. And I was going to put the shower curtain rod up on, let me see, up there, and that's like right above where we lay our head. Okay, so that wouldn't work because it hangs down. So I figured over here, now that's where I've got my little, you know, entertainment center at. And then right here is a door that we do not use. If I had to, I could throw everything out of the corner onto the bed and get out that door if I had to. But I'm going to hang it right there and hang clothes from there because it won't be, you know, here's the edge of the bed. It won't be hitting our heads as we lay down. That's funny because I know I'm probably making y'all seasick turning around. But anyways, those clothes right there, my husband was sleeping today right there. And he said those clothes kept falling down on his head. I was like, okay, yeah, that's funny. But anyways, yeah, oh my gosh, I think that's awesome. 2,000 subscribers. I remember when I first started this channel, and you know, I still just do it for fun. I don't have a rhythm or a schedule as far as putting up videos. I do it when I want to, and so I never fathomed 2001 people would want to even watch me. Like, okay, all right, I see you. I see you out there. I'll keep at it, and hopefully I can get back on track. I know I haven't put up one in a little while, but I do have a couple stored up on my camera that I bought, and I just need to get my lazy butt to doing it and download it on my laptop there, and you know, edit it and everything. And like Halloween, let me know down below, would y'all want to see our Halloween videos? I don't know, I have to watch them first, see if they're any good. The RV park here had like a walk around, like a spooky trail walking around the park here, and they had a cookout and stuff like that. And I videotaped walking around the spooky trail, but it wasn't all that spooky. It was really cute, but it wasn't all that spooky. But just let me know down in the comments below if y'all want to see that, if that's something you're even interested in. I don't know. You know, I might just put it up anyways because I want my kids to be able to see it when they get older, be able to have access to it like that. So I'm going to get off here. This video is going to end up being a 15-minute video, sorry. And I've got to go fix supper. So, and it's like flipping going on 7 o'clock at night. But we ate a late breakfast, late lunch, and now late supper. I'll see y'all later. Bye.